active. Dawncaster, active. New game. Dawncaster game overlay UI, game mode, on, button.
Hey everybody, welcome back to Dawncaster Hunter Part 2.
Direct touch area.
Yes, Infernal
Use the rotor to enable
Invasions
direct touch for this app.
Yes. The creatures of night have again gained a foothold in our realm. The Shattered Realm is in danger. The heroes of dawn have risen to face these new challenges. Will you count yourself among those brave enough to face down the demon hordes? Or will you run in terror? Let us find out, Dawncaster. Hey everybody, welcome. Thank you for coming to Dawncaster. The developer's name is Rick Vander Wild. You can find a link to it in my description. We are having a subscribe-a-thon, so there are tons and tons of episodes of my favorite games, your favorite games, everyone's favorite games dropping throughout the week. Yeah, we're playing the Hunter. We're loving the new II cards. They're pretty sick. And of course, we're looking for those amazing legendaries as always, and any new equipment and really cool, cute sounding cards. We've got our Dawncaster coffee, of course, tasting delicious. And yeah, let's get into it today, okay? We're gonna pick up just where we left
Rewards.
off
Store.
last time.
Continue. Press to continue. Press to continue.
I am aware that my voice is lower without a microphone, and I am stepping on my own voice and voiceovers is not really stepping on me. It's just that I cannot stop voiceover's speaking rate, so I do apologize for some of those things. Again, we're working hard on trying to get a microphone set up here. I've got some wonderful assistance from Queen Angel, and I'm doing my best I can. So I do apologize. I do like to comment a whole lot when I play Dawncaster, so I hope you're able to follow it. And again, my apologies for the sound setup. And again, iMovie's not really working, so I can't make adjustments. Again, if iMovie was working, I could adjust my voice volume and then kind of compensate for the lack of a microphone. Anyway, let's get going. We got Yeti with us. I found Yeti. He was inside of one of my drawers.
Brykindle was founded by the Radiant Militia as a rallying banner on the border between Loomis and the Dark Lands of Umbris.
All right. We're in Brykindle. I think we just finished our mission. We went back to Brykindle, as I recall last time. Let's get our rewards, let's get our money, let's get some more blacksmithing done.
Brykindle was founded by the Radiant Militia. Exploration. Use weapon powers, a rated weapon. Use weapon powers, a rated weapon. Use your weapon power to inflict bleeding equal to your level and character info. Player gold 67. Player health 86. Show deck. Cards currently. Consul Evelyn. Show deck. Cards currently in deck 20. Consul Evelyn, the commander of Brykindle Fortress. Julius, Marybeth Evelyn, the consul greets you with a courteous nod. You made it back, which means you've already proven yourself more capable than most of the rabble that answers the gilded summons. Report your success. Marybeth Evelyn, traitors? Led by one of my former sergeants, no less. Disgusting. I can stomach those wary of our cause, but to abandon it altogether and surrender to the corruption, it's revolting. Continue. You gain 50 gold. Marybeth Evelyn, the consul reaches into a drawer on her oaken desk and hands you a heavy pouch. On behalf of the Radiant Militia, I thank you, Hunter. You've taken care of quite the problem. How is the war progressing? Marybeth Evelyn, ah yes. The consul pauses for a moment and takes a seat behind her desk, pressing the tips of her fingers against each other as she proceeds. Continue. Marybeth Evelyn, as you might have gathered by now, our war effort against the Onyx Cathedral isn't going exactly, as planned. Continue. Marybeth Evelyn, the demon's resistance has been far stronger than we anticipated. Their numbers seem to grow by the hour while ours dwindle every day. Who is this Dawnbringer? Marybeth Evelyn, we call him the Dawnbringer now, but he was once known by his given name, Corellian Salspear, a Kandorian noble, discovered to be the champion by the Order of the Gilded Rose itself. Why are they so important? Marybeth Evelyn, the Dawnbringer is not just a warrior of the light, he is also our banner, a rallying cry to the men and women of the Radiant Militia, to give them the courage they need to push into the hordes that await us in Umbris. Why isn't the plan working? Marybeth Evelyn, the consul looks up and seems to think for a moment, before taking a deep breath. Continue. Marybeth Evelyn, our champion is, missing. I tell you this because you've earned the truth. Every day the men and women of the militia grow more anxious as our numbers dwindle. Continue. Marybeth Evelyn, our champion is, continue. Marybeth Evelyn, without our champion, the troops will lose morale, and if we can't change the tide, Brykindle will be overwhelmed within weeks, if not days. Ask about the Gilded Summons. Marybeth Evelyn, the Gilded Summons was supposed to give us the much-needed reinforcements. The Magisters offer a profitable contract to those not enlisted already, but the call is being answered hesitantly and I fear we might be losing ground soon. Ask about the demons. Marybeth Evelyn, the demons seem nearly endless. We anticipated resistance, even after Ray's initial strike, but I've never seen their ranks grow so large in so little time. Ask about the plan. Maribeth Evelyn, the crusade is the plan. Ray gave us a sign, casting their beacon onto these dark lands. It turned to a rallying cry, a banner the entire shattered realms could stand behind. But that's not all. Continue. Maribeth Evelyn is the prophecy foretold. She sent us a champion. An avatar of light carving the path into the abyss of Umbris and reclaim what was lost so long ago. Aren't you looking for this champion? Maribeth Evelyn, of course we are. But so far, all our scouts have disappeared as well. Where was the champion last seen? Maribeth Evelyn, despite my advice against such a bold move, the Dawnbringer and a small number of his followers set out to the Onyx Cathedral itself. I hesitate to ask this of you, Hunter, but the time for indecision is over. You want me to find him? Maribeth Evelyn, to put it bluntly, there will not be much of a war if we don't find our champion soon. You have proven capable up to this point. Perhaps you will succeed where the militia has not. Do you think they are still alive? Maribeth Evelyn, we don't. But an avatar of light and long foretold champion doesn't just vanish and die. He must be up to something. We just need to know what it is before this whole war effort falls apart. What do I do once I find Maribeth Evelyn, report back, or aid them in whatever way you can. We need to reach the Onyx Cathedral and stop this incursion or all hope is lost. I'll find this Dawnbringer. Maribeth Evelyn, I don't know why, but I believe you just might. May the light guide your path, Hunter. You will have earned more than just the Regent's favor should you succeed in this mission. Continue. You gain 25 gold. Maribeth Evelyn is for the traitors you've brought back. Ellipsis. I am not sure they deserve a second chance, but we can ill afford to turn down what little advantages we are offered. Take this extra with my thanks. Hunter, if anything this is the first good sign we've seen in quite some time. Leave. Exploration. Show deck. Cards currently in deck 20.
Alright. Let you guys hear the whole story. It's quite a lengthy conversation you have with Consul Evelyn. A lot of the lore is covered. You get a lot of information. Well, you get a lot more information than what the Paladin tells you. Again, the story is very beautiful. I would tell you, definitely take some time and listen to all
Brykindle in this shabby merchant, have a look at our wares. Friend. Brykindle in this chat merchant, have a blacksmith, the fire still burned bright inside the workshop.
Let's go to the blacksmith.
Regger Firehorn, a sturdy man swings a hammer at his black. Regger Firehorn, a sturdy man swings a hammer at his blackened anvil before he looks up. How can old Regger help? Yeah. 20 gold. Upgrade. 30 gold. 50 gold. Upgrade all your basic attacks.
I'm gonna upgrade all my basic attacks.
You lose minus 50 gold. Greepo upgraded. Greepo upgraded. Greepo upgraded. Greepo upgraded. Greepo upgraded. Exploration. Show deck. Cards currently in deck 20.
We upgraded all 5 of our great bows. Again, the more damage that great bow does, the better. Let's go ahead and find out how much money we have, and then what we'll do is we'll see
Player health 86.
at the store.
Player gold 92.
I'm not going to spend more than 42 because the blacksmith does appear in the zones, and I do want to save that money to use the blacksmith again. And of course, we'll be trying
Player
to get
health 86. Show deck. Cards current and an obstacle blocks your path. Merchant, have a look at our wares. Friend.
Let's go talk to the merchant.
Brykindle merchant, you notice a small makeshift shop with the logo of the Emporium proudly on display. Continue. Julius Belthorpe, our noble savior returns. Have a look at Julius' wares, my friend. Only the best prices, as always. Show me your wares. Withering touch costs 10. Inflict 3 poison synergy. Inflict 3 more utility. Common. Poison. After playing a card, take 1 damage, then decrease poison by 1. When gaining health, prevent 1 health per stack and reduce poison by 1 for each health prevented. Synergy. Effects with synergy trigger whenever you play a non-conjured card of the same type while this card is in hand. The card's type is found at the bottom of the card.
Withering touch does not work very well in the swamps. Most of the creatures there are not vulnerable to poison. Neither do bleeds work very well, so the swamp is not the great
concoction
place
costs
for
20. Dex 1.
bleeds.
Delve a potion. Charges 1/1 magic. Uncommon. Delve. Select 1 of 3 randomly selected cards. Lethal Torment costs 20.
Okay.
Dex 1. Add a snare to the foe's deck. Upgrade all snares equal to your sinister. 0. Sinister utility. Uncommon. Snare. 1 use. Take vertical line number 1 plus. Temp value. Number sign vertical line piercing damage. Upgrade all remaining snares by 1. Draw a card.
Gleeful Torment is good, but I'm not running a lot of Sinister cards.
Stone
so
Legends
this
costs
is
40.
not gonna
STR1.
really work
Shuffle
for
an
us.
Untempered Monolith. The stone blade into your deck. Unique utility. Rare. Untempered. Untempered cards are removed from your deck at the end of combat. Monolith. Deal. Damage 25 damage. On hit. Interrupt and inflict 1 dazed.
The Stone Monolith is a very powerful card in a warrior deck, and I would definitely buy it if I was running
Dull Axe costs
a
10.
warrior
Dex
deck.
STR2. Deal 5 damage. Rebound. 0/40. Transform into Magidome. The Decapitator. Heavy melee. Common. Rebound. Rebound counts the number of times you played the card, and triggers its special effect when it reaches its rebound number. Heavy. Heavy cards do not get reshuffled after your deck reaches 0 cards. Magidome. Deal damage equal to 20% of your foe's maximum health. Vertical line number sign. Other max health. /5 number sign vertical line. Execute. Life drain.
Dull Axe is a good card, but it's really hard to pull it off. Its
Soul
number
Tether
of
costs 10.
rebounds
If the foe is slain this
required
round,
is
gain 10 souls. Whenever you inflict a critical hit, extend this duration by 1 round. Unique utility. Common. Critical hit. Critical hits deal double damage. Souls. Use the lingering essence of slain foes to empower actions. When you die with over 100 souls collected, revive and lose all souls.
Soul Tether is actually a good card if you play it correctly. I really would prefer a good trap card, though.
Recycle costs 10.
Let's
Dex
go check out the
STR1.
next
Return a
card.
card from your discard pile to your hand utility. Common.
Again, this is another card that deals with your graveyard. I'm not really going to go for this card. It's pretty old and it's kind of outdated. Doesn't have quite as many effects as some of the newer cards do.
Enfeeble costs 10.
Go to the
Dex
next
STR1.
card.
Inflict 1 weakness. Your foe loses 10% of their maximum health. 10 corruption. Common. Weakness. The next damage you deal is reduced by 50%. You can't inflict critical hits while affected by weakness.
Enfeeble's actually quite a powerful card. This is a good card. It has multiple uses. It lowers the enemy's maximum health. It gives them the weakness debuff, which means they can't crit, which is really important against very agile opponents. And it does damage. This card is really good. It's all around good card. I'm not looking for this card right now, so I'm going to pass it up.
Sanguine Visions costs 100.
Let's
Dex
check out the next
STR3.
card.
Conjure copies of all cards in your discard pile and turn their cost to blood. Unique utility. Legendary. Blood. Blood energy. Blood spends your health instead of your energy.
Sanguine Visions is a good card. Again, I'm not looking to do a blood deck. But yeah, turning your cards in your discard pile to blood is good, because then they become very inexpensive to use as long as you have enough health coming through. We're not really looking for this, so let's
0.
take a look
Cost
at
1
the next
Fatisher
card.
refresh stock. You lose 1 Fatisher.
let's
Julius,
refresh.
I show you the special stock. Painful Grave Pack costs 20. Dex STR. Hunger. Cleave cost extra. Center. Shred cost. Pierce the Veil costs 10. Faith Healing costs 10. Imp STR1. Gain 2 health and holy. Firecast Divine. Common. Firecast. A card with Firecast is played and moved into the discard pile whenever it gets buried on your turn. Bury. Removes the top card of your deck from combat.
For the most part, holy cards and hunters don't mix that well, so I'm going to go ahead and
Pierce the
skip
Veil
this
costs 10.
card. Let's
Dex
go
int
check
1.
out the
Foretell
next.
3. Draw a card for each basic attack you reveal utility. Common. Focus. When you foretell, reveal 1 more card for every 3 stacks. At the start of the round, draw 1 additional card for every 6 stacks. Foretell. Look at the top X cards of your deck. Put 1 on top, and the others at the bottom of your deck.
Foretell works really good in my Doctor Doom deck, but we're not really looking for that right
Shred
now.
costs 10.
Let's
Dex
check
int
out the
1.
next
Deal 3
one.
damage. Shift into form of the cat if you were in form of the cat. Your next attack inflicts a critical hit melee. Common. Shift. Assume a new form. Only 1 form can be active at a time. Critical hit. Critical hits deal double damage. Form of the cat. Whenever you discard a card, gain haste. Start of turn. Play a lay and wait. Channel.
Now this card works really good in a Seeker deck, but I'm not really looking
Centered
for
strikes
that,
cost 40.
so we'll check
Dex
out
int
the
1.
next
This
card.
combat. Your basic attacks deal additional damage equal to your focus utility. Rare.
This is another good Seeker card, because Seekers tend to dabble a little bit with intelligence and focus.
Extricate
Let's
costs
check
10.
out the
Dex
next
STR1.
card.
Deal 5 damage on hit. Add an essence to your discard pile melee. Common. On hit. Requires the attack to have hit the target and dealt damage. Essence of life. 1 use. Gain. Healing 8. Health. Essence of pain. 1 use. Gain 3 anger gain. Healing 3. Health.
Extricate is a great card. I have one in the deck already, so we don't need to get another one. It's a good card. You can even run 2 to 3 copies. It can be quite powerful. If you have the ability to, I think it's Benevolence, you can heal quite a bit with this card. It's really good.
Cleave costs 20.
Let's
Dex
see if there's any more
STR1. Make a basic
cards.
attack flanking. Conjure a free basic attack. Upgraded by the last damage dealt utility. Uncommon. Flanking. Flanking triggers when this card is played from either the leftmost or rightmost position in hand.
I don't think Cleave is anything we're looking for. We're mostly going to be dealing with range.
Hungering
I
strike
don't
costs
wanna
20.
deal with
Dex
flanking.
STR1 life 2. Deal 5 damage execute. Life drain melee. Uncommon. Execute. You gain the effect if the card with execute is active when you defeat your foe. Life drain. Cards with life drain restore health. Health. Equal to the damage they deal.
Nope, this one's a little
Grave pack costs 20.
outdated. Don't
Dex
use that one
STR1.
very
Steal
much.
0% of your foe's health then increase this by 10%. Heavy magic. Uncommon.
Ooh, this is a new card. Well, let's get a, oh, I think, Yeti really wants that card. Yeah, Luther likes it. This is a new card. It seems really
Hungering
cool.
strike costs 20.
Let's hear
Grave
it
pack
again.
costs 20. Dex STR1. Steal 0% of your foe's health then increase this by 10%. Heavy magic. Uncommon.
This is really nice. So every time we steal health, it goes up by a certain percentage. This could be a awesome card for us. Let's play with it.
Painful
I
Memories
hope
costs
it's not
40.
too
Dex Brave Pack
expensive.
costs 20. Dex STR1. Steal 0% of your foe's health, then increase this by 10%. Heavy Magic. Uncommon. Painful Memories costs 40. Dex
I'm gonna
STR2.
grab
This
it.
combat. Gain 1 and Grave Pack costs 20. Dex STR1. Steal 0% of your foe's health, then increase this by 10%. Heavy Magic. Uncommon.
Okay, we got that for 20 gold.
Painful
Alright,
Memories
that
costs
means
40.
there's a
Dex
couple more
STR2.
cards
This
left.
combat. Gain 1 anger whenever you return a card from your discard pile to your hand utility. Rare.
This one's really good. This
Great
works
Pack.
really good
Painful
with
Memories
cards
costs
coming
40.
from your
Dex
graveyard.
STR2. This combat. Gain 1 anger whenever you return a card from your discard pile to your hand utility. Rare.
The problem is, it's a little slow, a little expensive, and it's going to take a minute to implement it. If I was running a warrior deck, this might be a great card to put me over the top. Works really good with Blood Ritual. We're not going to go for that one. Besides, I want to save my money for upgrades
Close Merchant costs
to
1
our
Fatisher.
great bow.
Exploration. Close character info.
Let's close our thing. All right, we're as healed as we're going to be. We've already collected our quest rewards from Council Evelyn. We've already visited the blacksmith and upgraded all of our great bows, and we've already purchased a card from Julius. So we are ready to move on to the swamps. If at this point you are playing, you can always visit the inn if you'd like to top off. But my suggestion is do all your top offs for free at the campsite.
Dead end and obstacle block. Character info.
All right,
Use weapon. Show
let's
deck.
go.
Player health 86. Player gold 72. Player gold 72. Player health. Show deck. Use weapon powers. Rated web. Character info. Dead end and obstacle block. Brykindle in this shabby inn looks more. Fortress gates. Leave Brykindle and venture for it. Brykindle gates as you. Not yet. Leave. I am ready. Character. Emberwild Heights. Siege of Shadows. Venture into the brutal woodlands.
Emberwild
Knocks like
Heights
swamp.
is great, but
Travel
it's
to the damp
really
and unforgiving
hard.
swamp.
That's where I go. It's usually pretty safe.
Ripide Ramparts.
There's a lot of
Tribes of
poison
Twilight.
issues
Travel to
there.
the Smoka-filled ramparts.
The ramparts are not that hard, but they can be a little tricky. The bosses
Ripide
here
Ramparts.
are
Knocks like
pretty
swamp. Core.
strong.
Travel to the damp and unforgiving swamp.
I'm going to take the swamp.
Ripide
That's
knocks like
usually where I
swamp.
go.
Core. Travel to the damp and unforgiving swamp. Ripide Ramparts. Tribes of Twilight. Knocks like swamp. Core. Travel character and press to continue. Knocks like swamp. The thick fog makes it hard to navigate the treacherous ground while only the occasional gaslight illuminates the deadly denizens of the damp. Dark quagmire.
It looks like there's been a little bit of rewriting done here. A lot of, I've noticed that as every update comes, there's more proofreading and more immersion added. Better, the writing is cleaned up. The prose and poetry are much more smoother and flow easier. They're much easier on your ears.
Knocks like swamp. The thick
and I
knocks
really
like swamp. The thick fog
appreciate
makes it
that.
hard to navigate the treacherous ground while only knocks like swamp. Press to continue.
Let's go.
Trail of the Champion. 5
Press
periods.
C.
The mysterious Knocks like swamp is mired in a thick impenetrable fog. Many soldiers and adventurers alike have tried to find their way through these dense and dangerous grounds, and yet none have returned with clues about the champion's whereabouts.
Of course, we are looking for the champion. He isn't here, but we're going to keep looking for him. Again, this is a great place to get some good loot. There's the card merchant here who will give you some nice rewards. And of course, we can free Baldur. He'll do enchanting for us. But as a third zone, this is a really difficult zone. Again, most of the monsters here are quite powerful.
Trail of
so
the
you have to be
Champion.
really
Lost Ranger this
careful.
way. Trail of the Champion. 5 periods. The mysterious Knocks like swamp is mired in a thick impenetrable fog. Many soldiers and adventurers alike have tried to find their way. Exploration. Character info. Character info. Opportunity treasure. Traps or treachery await.
My suggestion is try to kill as many of the little enemies as possible and get a level up. And don't take on the big ones until you are really, really solid with your hit points and stuff. So I'm going to try to take out as many little guys as I can. And we'll take out the mini boss because it's not
Opportunity
that
treasure.
hard.
Campsite a brief
And then
respite
we'll
from the
deal
perils
with
of that
Baldur.
area status. Campsite a brief respite from the opportunity treasure. Opportunity treasure. Traps. Opportunity treasure. Opportunity. Font of purity. A small basin of
See
water.
this
Font of purity. A small
opportunity
basin of water reflects the star's light in your direction. Its glimmer seems strangely radiant, breaking the scattered light into dozens of vibrant colors. Drink the water.
This is a newer one. I forgot if this was the last expansion.
Bottle the water.
I forgot
Leave.
what this does. I think if you drink the water, you get healed up. So
Bottle the
I'm gonna
water.
Drink the
Drink the
water
water.
just to be
Font
tough
of purity. The
off.
water cleanses you, removing all corruptions from your deck.
Oh, that's what it does. Removes all corruption. See, I didn't
Leap.
remember it. Maybe we should have bottled it. Okay. That sucks. We don't get much out of that. I don't think we have any corruptions. But this is good. If you have a corruption, that helps because I don't believe you can remove corruptions easier than that, especially if
Leap.
you're running a certain kind of
Font
deck
of Purity,
with a
the
lot
water
of
cleanse. Leap.
corruptions.
Exploration. Character info. Character
Yeah, that
info.
was a waste. I wish I would have
Campsite
followed
debrief
it
respite
up.
from the character info.
I'll know next
Use
time.
weapon power. Character and campsite debrief for torn cloth. You spot blighted warrior. The smell betrays its presence before its inhuman grunt.
Let's deal with the fairies.
Torn cloth. You spot a piece of cloth. Torn cloth. You spot a piece. Shred of cloth. You spot a piece of cloth hanging from one of the gnarled trees, strangely illuminated amidst the dense swamp fog by a gathering of dancing lights who seem to study the object with some interest. Continue.
And those dancing
Shred of
lights
cloth. Continue.
are fairies, and they're
Shred of
not
cloth as
very
you approach.
friendly.
The lights turn into an angry buzz, like a swarm of hornets, and attack.
Yeah, fairies can be as small as your thumb, or they can be up to like a couple meters tall. So,
Defend yourself.
Yeah, you got to be careful.
Enemy
with
gains
that.
noxious fog enchantment. Enemy gains ethereal enchantment. You gained 1 poison stacks. Your turn. Player status. Poison. Stacks 1 after playing a card. Take 1 damage. Then decrease poison by 1. When gaining health. Prevent 1 health per stack and reduce poison by 1 for each health. Area stat.
the
Enemy
thing is they
status.
don't
Enemy
have
name
a
stray
lot
light.
of health.
Enemy health 60. Enemy press for detailed enemy name
gonna
stray light.
check
Enemy health
just in
60.
case.
Enemy energy 0. Enemy area stat. Player status.
Yeah, they got
Poison.
60
Stacks
health.
workshop. Dex 1. This surge of dexterity. Block. Neutral 1. Extricate. Dex STR. Greepo. +4. Bonus. Player status. Poison. Stacks 1 after Greepo. +4. Bonus. Enemy takes 18. You gained 1 evasion stacks. Character info.
That's good.
End turn. Character info. Workshop.
Left.
Surge of dexterity. Block. Surge of dexterity. Block. Neutral 1. Gain 3. Extricate.
A
Dex
surge
S.
of
Greepo.
dexterity.
Neutral 2. Player status. Greepo. Extricate. Dex STR 1. Deal 5 damage on hit. Add an essence to your discard pile. Melee action. Comment. Enemy takes 5. Essence of Degorita to your deck.
Hit him with that.
Block. Workshop.
Yeah,
Character
that'll
in
give us
turn.
anger. I would have went for
Character in
workshop,
turn.
but it's not going to be that long
turn.
to fight.
Enemy playing cards. Brain Pain. You gain Brain Pain enchantment. Sparklight. You take 4 damage. Enemy gained 1 chain stacks. Your turn. End turn.
Brain pain's bad. That's a nice little burn.
Character
The more
info.
cards in your
Sanguine step.
hand, the longer
Dex
the
STR
burn.
1. Gain. Consume ashes. Life 1. Move the Greepo. +4. Bonus. Neutral. Dance. Enemy takes 18. You gained 1 evasion stacks. Crown of Unity.
This has
Neutral
one
2.
more hit and
Dance
I
of
got him
Spirits.
done.
Life 1. Gain Ritualist and 3 souls. When you finish a performance. Consume Dance of Spirits. Life 1. Gain You take 1 damage. You gain Ritualist enchantment.
Let's
Consume
get
ashes.
Dance of
Life. You take 1
Spirits
damage.
up.
Discarded Greepo. You gain 4 regenerate
Let's
stacks. You gain 4 anger stacks.
ashes.
Player status. Brain Pain.
That'll
Crown
give
of
us a
Unity.
little
Neutral 2.
regeneration.
Activate to conjure a surge. 5 durability. I don't have enough energy to Sanguine step. Dex STR 1. Get character info. Sanguine step. I don't have enough energy to character and end turn. You take 2 damage. You take 2 damage.
You're gonna
Enemy
take
turn.
4 damage.
Enemy playing cards. Sparklight. You take 4 damage. Enemy gained 1 chain stacks. Sparklight. You take 5 damage. Enemy gained 1 chain stacks. Your turn. You heal 4 health. End turn. Character info. Blood Hunt. Bonus.
Alright.
Dex STR 2. Blood Ritual. Bonus.
be able to
Remembrance.
kill 'em.
Dex STR 1. Spend 1 soul to delve and play the enchantment of a soul you've claimed. Action. Legendary. Come get me. Bonus. Grave Pact. Dex STR 1. Steal 0% of your foe's health, then increase this by 10%. Heavy. Magic action. Uncommon. Heavy. Player status. So Grave Pact.
I wanna
Dex
use
STR 1.
this.
Character info.
And use this.
End turn.
I want to use
Character
that
in
and
Blood
see if it
Hunt.
gets
Dex
stronger.
STR 2. Deal star 4 star Blood Ritual. Bonus. Life 1. You take 1 damage. Enemy gain 3 bleeding stacks. Remembrance. Dex STR 1. Come get me. Dex 1. Crown of Unity. Neutral 2. I don't have enough energy to player status. Souls. Stacks 18. Crown of Unity. Come get me. Dex 1. Remembrance. Dex STR. I can't play this card right now. Blood Hunt. Dex STR 2. Deal star 4 star damage whenever you play. Character info. Blood
remembrance
Hunt.
is
Dex
not
STR 2.
working.
Deal. Remembrance. Come get me. Dex 1. Gain 1 evasion ambush. Add 2 snares to the foes. I don't have enough energy to play this. Player health 69. Show deck. Player end turn. Enemy turn. Enemy playing cards. Brain Pain. You gain Brain Pain enchantment. Sparklight. You take 4 damage. Enemy gained 1 chain stacks. Your turn. You heal 3 health. Character info.
got
Blood
Brain
Hunt. Bonus.
Pain coming
Dex
up.
STR 2. Block. Neutral 1. Surge of Strength. Gain SDR and Cloak and Dagger. Dex 1. Greepo. Plus 9. Dance. Enemy takes 3. You gained 1 evasion
There
stacks.
we go. I'm gonna kill him. He's dead.
Cloak and Dagger.
Should be
Dex
dead. I
1.
don't know.
Surge
He
of
must have
Strength.
killed himself.
You heal 1 health. Cloak and Dagger. Dance of Spirits. Life 1. You take 1 damage. You gain Ritualist enchantment. End turn. Character in Blood Hunt. Bonus. Dex STR 2. Deal star 40 star damage. Block. Enemy takes 2. Victory. Next.
Okay.
Next.
Definitely. He's not gonna survive
Character
that.
info. Player gold 72.
All right.
Area status. Noxious fog. Enemy status. Noxious fog. Area status. Player health 68. Show deck. Card. Next. Character
68
info. Player
health.
gold. Area status. Enemy status. Settings. Enemy status. Area status. Not enemy stat. Settings. Enemy stat. Enemy status. Enemy status. Area status. Player health 68. Player health 68. Show deck. Next. You gain 4 gold. Select a card to add to your deck. Skippable. Skip rewards. Area status.
See what we
Noxious
got
fog.
for
Enemy
loot.
status. Not prepare for prey. Dex STR1. Inflict marked. Spend 1 soul to inflict 3 bleeding. Action. Common. Bleeding. When dealt damage. Take 1 pin spitter.
Prepare for
Dex
prey.
STR1. Deal 5 damage. On hit. Deal the pin if you control an effigy. Ranged action. Common.
A pen spitter, that's an old card. I don't use
Defensive
that.
strike.
Never been able to
STR1
get that
neutral
to
1.
work well.
Deal 6 damage. Gain armor equal to the damage dealt. Melee action. Uncommon. Armor. When dealt damage. Take 1 less damage per stack of armor. Armor fades at the start of the turn.
Defensive strike is a solid card if you're playing a warrior. Other than that,
Enemies
it's
areas
not
player
really
health
worth
68.
it.
Show
We'll
deck.
skip
Skip
all
reward.
this.
Character info. Skip rewards. Shred of cloth as you are ready to strike your inspect the piece of cloth. Shred of cloth. The gold and white cloth leaves. Lead. Exploration. Use weapon powers. Use weapon powers. Weapon. Use your weapon power to
Alright.
inflict bleeding equal to your level and conjure a life drinker. Nox light. Area status. Notches
Try to
fog.
kill all
Settings.
these fairies.
Area status. Stray light. A faint green. Blacksmith the fire still burn. Nox light shaman. Look at what wandered into our beautiful garden. Ellipsis.
Blacksmith
the fire still burn bright. Blacksmith the fire still burn. Regger Firehorn a sturdy man swings a hammer at his blackened anvil before he looks up. How can old Regger help? Yeah. 20 gold. Up 30 gold. Remove a basic 50 gold. Upgrade all your basic attacks. You lose minus 50 gold. Greepo upgraded. Greepo upgraded. Greepo upgraded. Greepo upgraded. Greepo upgraded. Exploration. Area status. Noxious fog. Stacks 2 inflict.
That's
Area
sweet.
special. Poison at the start of
Alright,
combat.
now-
Increases by 1 every combat and resets whenever you visit a campfire.
Now we just want to have enough money for the next upgrade. Again, you'll get a blacksmith at least 1 every zone. And of course, whenever you go to Bright Kendo, you'll get a chance at a blacksmith. So it's very important to take those upgrades. They're really good. There's also a few free blacksmith upgrades, but
Settings.
they're more
Settings.
RNG than
Settings.
anything
Area
else.
status. Shine a strange. Opportunity treasure. Stray light. A faint green light draws you closer.
Let's go for the shrine.
Opportunity
I'm gonna
treasure.
get
Shine
rid
a
of
strange
this
statue.
remember
Shine a strange. Shine of trickery. A strange statue. Shine of trickery. A strange statue stands alone in an otherwise deserted area. It's difficult to determine the number of figures are depicted in the blackened shrine, as faces seem to constantly shift, almost as if they mocking those who try to find shape in their chaos.
This is the second shrine. Shrine of Trickery is garbage. I hate when I get this one. This is like a dun dun dun. It's a terrible shrine. I'm just going to feel like I should use it because
Examine the shrine. Transform a card.
absolutely
Examine the shrine.
terrible.
Shine of trickery. The shrine allows you to alter. Transform a card. Leave. Transform. Leave.
I'm just
Exploration.
gonna leave.
Area status. Notches fog.
Just not
Stacks 2
worth it.
inflict. Settings. Settings. Area status. Nox light shaman. Look at what stray light. A faint green light draws. Festering shambler. A mossy mass shambles through shallow swamp water.
All right, let's deal with these. I
Stray
want
light.
to
A
deal
faint
with
green
all
light draws.
these
Stray light. A faint
fairies
green.
that
Enemy
come
gains
out.
notches fog enchantment. Enemy gains ethereal enchantment. You gain 2 poison stacks. Your turn. Workshop. Dex 1. This combat. Add a snare to the opposing. Surge of dexterity. Greepo. Plus 5. Bonus. Neutral. Dance of spirits. Extricate. Player status. Poise. Extric. Dance of spirits. Greepo. You enemy takes 20. You gained 1 evasion stacks. Dance of spirits. Life 1. Gain. Extricate. Dance of spirits. You take 1 damage. You take 1 damage. You gain ritualist enchantment. Surge of dexterity. Extricate. Dex STR1. Workshop. Dex 1. Extricate. Greepo. Neutral 2. Deal 5 damage. Extricate. Enemy takes 5. Essence of pain added to your deck.
Extricate.
Player status. Ritualist. Greepo. Neutral 2. Workshop. Character info. End turn. Enter. Enemy turn. Enemy playing cards. Sparklight. You take 4 damage. Enemy gained 1 chain stack. Brain pain. You gain brain pain enchantment. Your turn. End turn. Character info. Block. Neutral 1. Come get me. Bonus. Dex 1. Consume ashes. Sanguine step. Crown of Unity. Neutral 2. Active player status. Crown of Sanguine. Consume ashes. Life. Come get me. Bonus. Block. Neutral 1. Come get me. Bonus. You gained 1 evasion
Let's
stacks.
go.
Added to enemy
Come
deck.
get
Added
me.
to enemy deck. Sanguine step. Dex
Play a little
STR1. Gain 1 evasion.
defense.
Consume. Block. Character info. End turn. Player energy. STR. 1. End turn. Character info. Block. Neutral. Consume ashes. Life 1. You take 1 damage. Discarded bloodman. You gain 4 regenerate stacks. You gain 4 anger stacks. Unity. Neutral 2. Activate to Sanguine step. Dex STR. Crown of Unity. Neutral 2. Player status. Brain pain. Crown of Unity. Neutral 2. Sanguine step. Dex STR1. You gained 1 evasion stacks. Conjure. Materialize. You gain Sanguine step enchantment. Materialize. Player status. Materialize. Enemy takes 5. Enemy gain 3 bleeding stacks. End turn. Character in block. Neutral. Crown of Unity. Player status. Brain. Crown of block. Character in end turn. You take 2 damage. You take 2 damage. Enemy turn. Enemy playing cards. Brain pain. You gain brain pain enchantment. Sparklight. You take 4 damage. Enemy gained 1 chain stacks. Your turn. You heal 4 health. Enter. Character info. Greepo. Plus 5. Bonus. Greepo. Plus 10. Bonus. Dance. Enemy takes 3. You gained 1 evasion stacks. Greepo. Plus 5.
Yeah,
Neutral.
that was
Character
a
info.
big hit.
Greepo. Player stat. Area status. Notch. Enemy status. Enemy status. Ethereal. Enemy name Straylock. Press for detailed enemy information. Enemy health 9. Enemy status. Area status. Player status.
And I help
Greepo.
up.
Plus 5. Dance of spirits. Life 1. Gain ritual. You take 1 damage. You gain ritualist enchantment. Grave Pact. Dex STR1. Steal 0% of your foe's health and increase this by 10%. Blood ritual. Grave Pact. Dex STR1. Steal 0% of your foe's health, then increase this by 10%. Heavy. Magic action. I don't have enough energy to play this card.
I want to play this card, but it's
Player status.
getting to
Brain
be a
pain.
really
Grave pact.
tricky
Blood
card
ritual.
to play.
Bonus. Life 1. You take 1 damage. Enemy gain 3 bleeding stacks. Grave pact. Dex STR1. Consume ashes. Life 1. You take 1 damage. Discarded surge of strength. Character info. Grave pact. Dex S. Player status. Brain pain. Grave pact. Repo. +5. Neutral 2. Deal. I don't have enough energy to play character info. Repo. +5. Grave pact. Dex. Player status. Brain. Repo. Player health 50. Show deck. Player energy. End turn. You take 2 damage. You take 2 damage. Enemy turn. Enemy playing card. Brain pain. You gain brain pain enchantment. Spare. Enemy takes 1. Brain pain. You gain brain pain enchantment. Your turn. You heal 3 health. End turn. Character info. Repo. +5. Bonus. Remembrance. Dex STR1. Block. Neutral 1. Cloak and dagger. Repo. +10. Bonus. Enemy takes 5. You gained 1 evasion stacks. Repo. +5. Neutral 2. Deals. Remembrance. Dex block. Neutral 1. Cloak and dagger. Dex 1. Player status. Brain pain. Cloak and block. Neutral 1. Gain 3. I don't have enough energy to remembrance. Dex STR. Repo. Plus. I don't have enough energy. Character info. End turn. You take 2 damage. 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 Enemy turn. Enemy playing cards. Sparklight. You take 4 damage. Enemy gained 1 chain stacks. Brain pain. You gain brain pain enchantment. Your turn. You heal 2 health. You gained character info. Cloak and dagger. Dex 1. Sanguine step. Dex S. Block. Neutral 1. Repo. +5. Blood. Enemy takes 4. You gained 1 evasion stacks. Surge of dexterity. Character info. Cloak and dagger. Dex 1. Sanguine step. Dex STR. You gained 1 evasion stacks. Conjure. You gain sanguine step enchantment. Blood ritual. Bonus. Repo. Neutral 2. Materialize. Enemy takes 3. You victory. Next. Next. Show deck. Card next. You gain 3 gold. Select a card to add to your deck. Skippable. Area status. Enemy status. Bone ritual. Dex STR1 life 1. Return a card from your discard pile to your hand. Then gain armor equal to twice its energy cost. Action. Rare. Armor. When dealt damage. Take 1 less damage per stack of armor. Armor fades at the start of the turn. Enemy stat. Bone ritual. Dex STR1 life 1. Return enemy status. Bleeding. Stacks 5 when dealt damage. Take 1 additional damage per stack of bleeding. Then reduce bleeding stacks by 1. Bone ritual. Deck muscle memory.
Really
STR1. Draw a melee action. Frenzy. Gain STR. Action. Common. Frenzy. Frenzy is active when you've taken damage during your turn.
It's more of a
Blast
warrior's
shield.
card.
STR1. Gain 12 armor.
memory.
Gain 5 stagger. Action. Common. Armor. When dealt damage. Take 1 less damage per stack of armor. Armor fades at the start of the turn. Stagger. At the start of your turn. Take damage equal to half your stagger. Then reduce your stagger by an equal amount.
This is a good card against melee attackers. Works really good. Again, it's a good card to replace one of your blocks with.
Muscle
get a
memory.
little damage,
STR1.
but
Blast
it's
shield.
worth it.
STR1. Gain 12 armor. Gain 5 stagger. Action. Common. Armor. When dealt damage. Take 1 less damage per stack
The
of armor.
problem
Armor fades at the start of the
is-
turn. Stagger. At the start of your turn. Take damage equal to half your stagger.
Problem
Then
is
reduce your
its
stagger by
own
an equal amount.
strength. Now, unless you have some way to convert its energy cost to any energy, it's going to be a little tough. Again, when you have to have an energy for a card, that's the hard part. If you could use
Muscle memory.
any
Bone
energy,
ritual.
that's a great
Enemy
thing.
status. Enemy stat. Area status. Player health 34. Show deck. Skip rewards.
I'm going to skip.
Show deck.
Because
Skip
there's really
rewards.
nothing here I wanna
Exploration.
plug with
Use
that
weapon.
quick.
Use weapon powers array. Merchant have a area status. Settings. Area status. Shine a strange stat. Stray light a faint. Merchant have a look at our wares. Friend.
We have a merchant.
Stray light a shine a strange statue stands out from its surrounding. Shine of evolution. The marbled statue greets you with a shine of evolution. The marbled statue greets you with a lopsided smile. Its one hand open towards you. The other examine the shrine. Shine of evolution. The shrine allows you to transform a card into a different card of the same color and upgraded rarity.
I might want to upgrade that legendary
Transform
card
a card.
because it's not doing anything for me right now.
Select card. Block. Neutral 1. Block.
do that.
Neutral blood ritual. Life 1. Inflict blood hunt. Dex STR2. Cloak and dagger. Dex 1. Come get me. Dex 1. Consume ashes. Life 1. Crown of unity. Neutral 2. Dance of spirits. Life 1. Dance of spirits. Extricate. Dex ST. Grave pact. Dex STR1. Steal 0% of your Greepo. +5. Greepo. +5. Greepo. Remembrance. Sanguine step. Remembrance. Dex STR1. Spend 1. Select card. Fade to black. Dex STR3. Convert all blessings to darkness. Darkness 7. Unique. Corruption action. Legendary. Darkness. When dealt damage. Reckoning. Dex STR3. This combat. Your melee actions gain critical hit chance equal to 1% per soul. 27%. Enchantment. Legendary. Souls. Use the lingering essence of slain foes to empower actions. When you die with over 100 souls collected, revive and lose all souls. Critical hit. Critical hits deal double damage. Unique. You can only play 1 card with this name per combat. All enchantments are unique.
It's a good card, but we're not using melee actions, but this would give our melee actions a 27%
Spirit Vessel.
chance.
Dex STR2.
That's really
Requires
good.
an effigy heal 20% of your maximum health. 20. Your foe loses an equal amount of maximum health. Unique. Action. Legendary. Unique. You can only play one card with this name per combat. All enchantments are unique. Effigy. Start of turn. Create a pin. Any damage you deal is gained as temporary maximum health.
This is no good because I don't like to deal with effigies. They're really hard to come by and they're a pain in the butt. Again, I feel like I'm going to switch this card. This card has done absolutely nothing for
Reckoning.
me, so I'm
Fade to
going to
black.
go ahead and
Dex
take,
STR3. Convert all blessings to darkness. Darkness 7. Reckoning. Dex STR3. This combat. Your melee actions gain critical hit chance equal to 1% per soul. 27%. Enchantment. Legendary. Souls. Use
Let's
the fade to black. Reckoning.
This is
Dex
not
STR3.
great, but we'll
This
take
combat.
it.
Your melee actions. Card added. Card added. Reckoning. Dex STR3. Reckoning. Dex
Still gonna get rid
STR3.
of
Shine of
it.
Evolution. The statue hungry. Lead. Exploration. Area status. Noxious fog. Stacks 3 inflict. Area
Better
special.
than that.
Poison at
It
the start
was
of
better
combat.
than what we
Increase
had.
settings. Settings. Area status. Merchant have a look at our campsite. A brief rest. Blighted warrior. The smell betrays its presence. Campsite. A merchant have a look at our wares. Friend.
Let's...
Campsite.
The
Merchant have a look at our wares.
merchants really
Merchant have a look at our wares.
much.
Banner of Valen costs
We'll get 'em
100.
out of
Int
the
2.
way.
Start of turn. Gain INT and 1 focus utility. Legendary. Focus. When you foretell. Reveal 1 more card for every 3 stacks. At the start of the round. Draw 1 additional card for every 6 stacks.
I don't use banners. I've been wanting to use them, but I really, it just...
Min strike costs 10. Dex
It's
is 1.
just above my
Discard a
head,
card.
right?
Then make 2 basic attacks. Gain 1 focus magic. Common. Focus. When you foretell. Reveal 1 more card for every 3 stacks. At the start of the round. Draw 1 additional card for every 6 stacks.
Mem Strike can be devastating in the correct deck. I've played so many games with this card. Yeah. you
Sand
should
strike
try
costs
it.
20.
It
Dex
can
is
be
1.
nasty.
This combat. Whenever you evade an action. Conjure a surge of dexterity at the start of your turn utility. Uncommon. Evasion. When dealt melee damage. Reduce the first damage taken to 0. Then decrease evasion by 1. Evasion fades at the start of the turn.
I think this is
Min strike cost. Sand strike costs 20.
enchantment. I might
Dex is
wanna
1.
get
This combat. Whenever you evade an action. Conjure a surge of dexterity at the start of your turn utility. Uncommon. Evasion. When dealt melee damage. Reduce the first damage taken to 0. Then decrease evasion by 1. Evasion fades at the start of the turn.
This is a pretty darn good enchantment.
Soul rep
Okay,
costs
we'll
10.
come back
Dex
to that one, if
STR1.
we
Deal
can
4
afford
damage flanking. Gain souls equal to damage dealt. Charges. 2/2 melee. Common. Souls. Use the lingering essence of slain foes to empower actions. When you die with over 100 souls collected. Revive and lose all souls.
This is a very good soul farming card. It's very good. It's not overpowered. It's not underpowered. It's just right. If you're looking to get a lot of souls, and that's
Ancient
what
markings
you're
cost 10.
after,
Dex
it's a good
STR1.
card.
Delve and play a totem ancestral. Summon 2 more random totems utility. Common. Ancestral. Ancestral effects are active while you have 4 or more cards in your discard pile.
This is a very good card. Totems are very powerful. They're very effective. I hadn't wanted to play any totems this game, but at this point, my deck is still a little
Alone in the dark costs
underpowered. I
10.
might
Dex
just go
STR1
for
life
it.
2. Deal 5 damage on hit. Your foe can't gain blessings this round. Darkness 7 melee. Common. Darkness. When dealt damage. Take 1 less damage per stack of darkness. When darkness runs out. Gain stunned. Your maximum health is lowered by your total darkness. On hit. Requires the attack to have hit the target. And dealt damage.
Alone in the Dark for darkness decks can be useful. Again, it's a really hard card to implement well. You have to be really smart with how you use it.
Heart Striker costs 20. Life
go to
3.
the next
Deal 5
card.
damage. While in darkness, this card's damage is piercing and inflicts a critical hit melee. Uncommon.
If you can get Heart Striker to activate at the right time, if you play it correctly, it can be devastating. Because your opponent cannot
Wound and Sing
block
costs
it.
40.
It's
Dex
really nice, and I
STR1.
don't
When
use
performing
it.
while in darkness. Gain darkness equal to your current performance utility. Rare. Darkness. When dealt damage. Take 1 less damage per stack of darkness. When darkness runs out. Gain stunned. Your maximum health is lowered by your total darkness.
Ooh, Yeti likes it because Yeti likes darkness cards. Moon Dancing is a new card. That's definitely a new card. I'm really trying to avoid performance in this particular deck.
Total recall
It's
costs
already
100.
slow
Dex
enough.
STR1. If your foe dies this turn, it grants plus 2% experience for every different card in your deck. 16. Unique utility. Legendary.
Ooh, this is absolutely a baller new card. Ooh, Yeti, you like that card? Oh, he loves that card. He's giving his love yowl. This is new, Total Recall. Also a great movie. Oh man, this is a beautiful card. The amount of love you get with the experience is amazing.
Wound and Sing costs 40. Dex ST.
Let's
Total
hear it
recall
again.
costs 100. Dex STR1. If your foe dies this turn, it grants plus 2% experience for every different card in your deck. 16. Unique utility. Legendary.
I'd love to get this card. You get one shot at it, and it's just so much good experience. I'll try to find it another. I don't
Zero.
have
Cost
it
1
right now.
Fatisher
I don't
refresh
have
stock.
100 gold. Let's refresh stock, see what other interesting. Actually, I'm gonna go ahead and I do believe I'm gonna.
Total recall cost. Woundensing cost. Heart Striker. Alone in the Dark cost. Ancient Markings cost 10. Soul Rev cost 10. Dex Sand Strike cost 20. Dex int 1. This combat. Whenever you evade an action, conjure a surge of dexterity at the start of your turn utility. Uncommon. Evasion. When dealt melee damage. Reduce the Soul Rev. Sand Strike cost 20. Dex int 1. You lose minus 20 gold.
It's just so much
Soul Rev
easier.
cost 10. Ancient Mark. Alone in the Heart Strike. Woundensing cost 4. Total recall cost. Close Merchant cost 1. Close Merchant cost 1. Exploration. Area status. Noxious Fog. Stacks 3 inflict. Area special. Poison at the start of combat. Settings. Area status. Campsite a brief respite from Alchemist. My potions are at least blighted warrior. The smell betrays its presence before its inhuman grind.
Let's go to the Alchemist. We get a free card because we walk
Character
into
info.
the storm.
Blighted warrior. The smell. Alchemist. My potions. Campsite a brief respite from the peril. Alchemist. My potions are Teresa Black Brew. Welcome back, handsome. See. Buy a potion. 20 gold. Buy a potion. Bubbly brew costs 0. 1 use. Deal 5 damage. Inflict 5 poison utility. Panacea costs 0. Trial blood potion costs. Potion of trickery cost. Diamond potion costs 0. 1 healing potion costs 0. Holy water costs 0. 1 steel skin potion costs 0. Bottled message costs 0. 1 love potion costs 0. 1 life drinker venom costs 0. Life you lose 0 gold. Potion of visions. Potion of alacrity. Close merchant costs 1. Close merchant costs 1 faddish. Exploration. Settings. Area status. Noxious fog. Stacks 3 inflict. Settings. Area status. Festering shambler. Nox like shaman look. Campsite a brief respite from the perils of adventure. Campsite a campfire a warm fire and relative state. Campfire a warm fire and remove a card. Heal 20%. You heal 20 health. Exploration. Setting. Area status. Not opportunity treasure. Player gold 30. Player gold 34. Player gold 30. Player health 50. Show deck. Card. Use weapon powers array. Show deck. Player health 54.
54 health.
Opportunity treasure. Area status. Not settings.
Again.
Area status. Lost ranger this mini boss wanderer. Opportunity treasure. Traps or treachery await. Potbellied and pay you walker. Wanna buy something? A shrill voice shouts at you before an imp flutters into view. Its tiny wings barely able to keep its potbellied frame in the air.
He'll give you a free enchantment, but it's random what enchantment you get, and you take a little damage. Or you can buy
What do you
it
offer?
and not take
Sure,
the damage.
let's deal. Shoo the imp away. Sure, let's deal.
Let's deal with him. I think we take a little damage when we deal with him. Or you'll be
Shoo the imp,
inflicted
sure,
with some
let's deal.
kind of debuff.
Potbellied imp. The imp smile widens even further than you
It's
thought
worth
possible
it.
before it quickly pushes the bag towards you with its hind legs. Greatest decision. Look, only best for smartest walker on whole world. Continue. Select card. Roll the bones. Dex STR1. This combat. Return a random card from your discard pile to your hand at the start of your turn. Enchantment. Rare. Unique. You can only play 1 card with this name per combat. All enchantments are unique. Crohn's recipe. Int 1. This combat. After you play 4 cursed cards, create a random potion.
That's a good card.
Memorized. Enchantment. Common. Memorized. This card always starts at the top
Crohn's
of your
is
deck.
really good in a
Unique.
mage
You can
deck.
only play 1 card with this name per combat. All enchantments are unique. Prowler. Dex STR1. This combat. Gain 1 ferocity at the start of your turn. If you've played no melee or ranged actions during the previous round, double your ferocity. Enchantment. Legendary. Ferocity. Your next critical hit deals 1 additional damage and heals you for 1 health per stack of ferocity.
That's a good card.
Unique. You can only play 1 card with this name per combat. All enchantments are unique. Flashing Fists. Dex int 1. This combat. Basic attacks deal 2 more damage. Increases by 2 whenever you evade an attack. Enchantment. Common. Evasion. When dealt melee damage, reduce the first damage
that's
taken to
real
0,
good.
then decrease evasion by 1. Evasion fades at the start of the turn. Unique. You can only play 1 card with this name per combat. All enchantments are unique.
The last one seems pretty good, Prowler. I mean, being able to get more damage. We're going to be doing a lot of evading because we're using Great Bow. These are all good cards. A couple of them are new.
Prowler. Roll the bones. Roll the
these
bones.
are all good.
Dex STR1. This combat. Return a random card from your discard pile to your hand at the start of your turn. Enchantment. Rare. Unique. You can only play 1 card with this name per combat. All enchantments are unique. Crohn's recipe.
This
Int 1.
one's good.
This combat.
Roll the
After you play
bones.
4 cursed Prowler. Dex
We don't
STR1.
need
This combat.
Crohn's.
Gain 1 ferocity at the start of your turn. If you've played no melee or ranged actions during the previous round, double your ferocity. Enchantment. Legendary. Ferocity. Your next
That's
flashing
never
fists.
gonna happen.
Dex int 1. This combat. Basic attacks deal 2 more damage.
think flashing
Increases by
fists
2
is
whenever
the
you evade an
best.
attack. Enchantment. Prowler. Flashing fists. Dex int 1. This
Let's do
combat.
that.
Basic attacks. Card imbued. Reckoning.
Let's
Exploration.
take flashing
Area status.
fists.
Noxious fog. Inflict. Area special. Poison at the start of
Again,
combat.
you didn't
Increases
know.
by 1 every combat and resets whenever you visit a campfire.
My voiceover stopped talking. That demon gives you a free imbuement, and so he's like a shrine. It's worth it to talk with him. I do know that sometimes he will debuff you. I feel like he does, but it's worth it to get those opportunities. And again, getting a legendary imbuement is really awesome. I really, really like dealing with him. Ever since I figured out what he does, it's been magnificent. But yes, you'll get a free imbuement, and of course, that's not going to take up
Nox like
space in
shaman.
your
Opportunity
deck.
campsite. A brief
That's really
character
cool.
info. Use weapon. Show deck. Player health 54. Show deck. Cards currently in deck 23.
We got 23 cards in our deck.
Player
Let me
health.
see
Show
what's
deck.
in our deck.
Cards.
We're
Crown of
getting
Unity.
fat
Neutral
here.
2. Activate to conjure a surge. 5 Dura. Crown of Unity. Neutral 2. Crown of Unity. Neutral 2. Activate Reckoning. Dex STR3. This combat. Your melee actions gain critical hit chance equal to 1% per soul. 27% dot utility. Legendary. Souls. Crown of Unity. Reckoning. Dex STR3. This combat. Your melee actions gain critical hit chance equal to 1. Bloodhunt. Dex STR2. Deal 0 damage whenever you play a basic. Life Drinker Venom. Life 1. Dance of Spirits. Life 1. Dance of Spirits. Grave Pact. Dex STR1. Steal 0% of your foe's health and increase this by 10%. Heavy Magic. Uncommon.
I thought this was more of a higher
Stand
end
Stride.
card.
Dex int
We're
1.
getting
This
rid of
combat.
card.
Whenever you evade an action, conjure a surge of dexterity at the start of your turn utility. Uncommon. Evasion. When dealt melee damage, reduce the first damage taken to 0, then decrease evasion by 1. Evasion fades at the start of the turn. Block. Neutral 1. Gain 3 armor utility. Common. Block. Neutral 1. Gain 3 armor utility. Common. Blood Ritual. Life 1. Inflict 3 bleeding. Ancestral. Return a random card from your discard pile to your Cloak and Dagger. Dex 1. Conjure 2 daggers. Gain 1. Come get me. Dex 1. Gain 1. Consume ashes. Life 1. Extricate. Dex STR1. Repo. Plus 5. Neutral. Repo. Plus 10. Repo. Repo. Sanguine Step. Dex STR1. Gain 1 evasion. Gain immune to slowed. Conjure a materialize utility. Surge of dexterity. Gain dex. Surge of strength. Workshop. Dex 1. Close deck list.
I think we're doing pretty good. Workshop's not doing much work for us. We might get rid of
Close deck
Workshop.
list.
It's just not doing
Show
any
deck.
work.
Cards currently in deck 23. Campsite. Area settings. Area status. Nox Light Shaman look at Opportunity Treasure. Campsite a brief. Opportunity Treasure. Opportunity. Axe in the stone you find a stone tablet axe in the stone you find a stone tablet cloven in twain by a large axe. Still stuck at the center of the twin pieces of debris.
Axe in the stone.
Examine the stone. Regger Firehorn what leave. Regger Firehorn shame to leave it like that. It is a work of art. Perhaps there are more of these weapons to be found elsewhere. Ellipse leave. Exploration. Area status. Noxious fog. Inflict. Settings. Area status. Blighted warrior. The smell. Campsite a brief. Nox Light Shaman look at what wandered into our beautiful garden. Campsite a brief respite from the peril. Campsite a brief. Campfire a warm fire in relative safety. Remove heal 20%. Rest. You heal 16 health. Exploration. Area status. Noxious fog. Settings. Area status. Campsite a brief rest. Stray light a faint green light draws. Player gold 34. Player gold 34. Player gold 34. Player health. Show deck. Player health 70.
Let's still kill this
Blighted warrior.
last
Area
fairy.
status.
We only get
Settings.
this last
Area
fairy
status.
kill.
Campsite a brief respite from the stray light a faint green light draws you. Stray light a faint. You gain flashing fists enchantment. Enemy gains noxious fog enchantment. Enemy gains ethereal enchantment. Your turn. Workshop. Dex 1.
I really
This combat.
wanna get rid of
Blood
all
ritual.
these fairies.
Life 1. Block. Neutral 1. Cloak and dagger. Dex 1. Greepo. Plus 10. Enemy takes 34. You gained 1 evasion stacks. Character info.
That was good to get that plus
Workshop.
10 creep
Dex
ball. I
1.
like
This
to
blood
memorize
ritual.
that card.
Life 1. You take 1 damage. Enemy gain 3 bleeding stacks. Block. Neutral 1. Gain cloak and dagger. Dex 1. Player status. Souls. Cloak and dagger. Dex 1. Conjure 2 daggers. Gain 1 evasion. Player status. Souls. Stacks 27. Cloak and dagger. Dex 1. Conjure 2 daggers. Block. Neutral 1. Workshop. Dex 1. Character info. End turn. Enemy turn. Enemy playing cards. Sparklight. You take 4 damage. Enemy gained 1 chain stacks. Sparklight. You take 5 damage. Enemy gained 1 chain stacks. Your turn. You gained 1 evasion stacks. Character info. Cloak and dagger. Dex 1. Reckoning. Dex STR3. This combat. Your melee action. Sanguine step. Dex S. Bloodhunt. Bonus. Dex STR2. Deal 0 damage whenever. Surge of dexterity. Greepo. Plus 5. Bonus. New player status. Greepo. Enemy takes 3. You gained 1 evasion stacks. End turn. Character in Cloak and dagger. Dex 1. Reckoning. Dex STR. Sanguine step. Dex STR. Bloodhunt. Dex STR. Surge of dexterity. Character info. Cloak and dagger. Dex 1. Character in end turn. Player energy. End turn. Character in Cloak and dagger. Reckoning. Dex ST. Sanguine step. Dex. You gained 1 evasion stacks. Conjure. Materialize. You gain Greepo. Neutral 2. Materialize. Enemy takes 2. End turn. Player energy. End turn. Enemy turn. Enemy playing cards. Brain pain. You gain brain pain enchantment. Brain pain. You gain brain pain enchantment. Your turn. You gained 1 evasion stacks.
Uh-oh, double brain pain.
Character info.
Kill him
Cloak and
now.
dagger. Bloodhunt. Bonus. Surge of strength. Block. Neutral 1. Crown of unity. Consume ashes. Life drinker venom. Life 1. Player status. Brain. Life drinker venom. Life. Consume ashes. You take 1 damage. Discard a dance of spirits. You gain 2 regenerate stacks. You gain 2 anger stacks. Player status. Brain. Player status. Cloak and dagger. Dex 1. Bloodhunt. Bonus. Dex STR2. Deal star 26 star damage. Surge of block. Neutral 1. Gain 3 armor. Surge of strength. Bloodhunt. Bonus. Dex STR2. Surge of block. Neutral 1. Crown of unity. Neutral. Life drinker venom. You take 1 damage. You gain life drinker venom enchantment. Character info. Cloak and dagger. Character info. End turn. Character info. Cloak and dagger. Bloodhunt. Bonus. Surge of strength. You heal 1 health. Block. Neutral 1. Gain 3 armor. Action.
See if I
Common.
can hit
Player
him
health
with
59.
the,
Player health
life
59. Show
trigger
deck.
combo.
Player energy. End turn. Character in cloak and dagger. Dex. Bloodhunt. Bonus. Block. Enemy takes 4. Player health 80.
No, we didn't heal, I don't think. Oh yeah, we did. We healed pretty good. That was a
Cloak and
nice
dagger.
heal.
Dex
I love
block.
the life
Neutral 1.
trooper.
Crown of Unity. Neutral 2. Activate to block. Neutral 1. Gain Crown of Unity. Neutral. I don't have enough energy. Player status. Brain. Crown of block. Cloak and dagger. Dex 1. Character info. Cloak and block. Neutral. You gain 3 armor stacks.
He's going to hit us for a little damage, but I want to
Cloak and
minimize
dagger.
the damage
Character
as
info.
much as
End turn.
possible.
You take 2 damage. You take 2 damage. You take 2 damage. You take 2 damage. Enemy turn. Enemy playing cards. Brain pain. You gain brain pain enchantment. Brain pain. You gain brain pain enchantment. Your turn. You heal 2 health. You gained 1 evasion stacks. Character info. Cloak and dagger. Dex. Greepo. +5. Bonus. Enemy takes 3. You gained 1 evasion stacks. Greepo. +5. Neutral 2. Come get me. Dex 1. Extricate. Dex STR1. I don't have enough energy to player status. Brain pain. At the cloak and dagger. Player health 74. Show deck. Player energy. End turn. You take 2 damage. 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 Enemy turn. Enemy playing cards. Brain pain. You gain brain pain enchantment. Sparklight. You take 4 damage. Enemy gained 1 chain stacks. Your turn. You heal 1 health. You gained 1 evasion stacks. Character info. Cloak and dagger. Dex. Sandstride. Dex int 1. This combat. Grave pact. Dex STR1. Greepo. +5. Bonus. Enemy takes 2. You gained 1 evasion stacks. Grave pact. Dex STR1. Sandstride. Dex int 1. This I don't have enough energy to grave pact. Greepo. +5. Neutral. Sanguine step. Dex ST. Player status. Brain. Sanguine step. Greepo. Grave pact. Sandstride. Cloak and dagger. Dex. Character info. End turn. Player energy. End turn. You take 2 damage. 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 Enemy turn. Enemy playing cards. Brain pain. You gain brain pain enchantment. Sparklight. You take 4 damage. Enemy gained 1 chain stacks. Your turn. You gained 1 evasion stacks. Character info. Cloak and dagger. Dex. Workshop. Dex 1. Surge of strength. Gain SD. Surge of dexterity. Come get me. Bonus. Blood ritual. Bonus. Player status. Blood ritual. Come get me. You gained 1 evasion stacks. Added to enemy deck. Added to enemy deck. Player status. Brain pain. Blood ritual. Bonus. Like. You take 1 damage. Enemy gained 3 bleeding stacks. Character info. Cloak and dagger. Dex 1. Workshop. Dex 1. This combat. Surge of strength. You heal 1 health. Surge of dexterity. Greepo. +5. Surge of dexterity. Greepo. +5. Greepo. Neutral 2. Deal star 9 star damage ambush. Crit carrot enemy takes 4. Cloak and dagger. Dex 1. Workshop. Dex 1. I don't have enough energy. Greepo. +5. Player status. Brain pain. Greepo. Workshop. Cloak and dagger. Character info. End turn. You take 2 damage. You take 2 damage. You take 2 damage. Enemy turn. Enemy playing cards. Sparklight. You take 4 damage. Enemy gained 1 chain stacks. Sparklight. You take 5 damage. Enemy gained 1 chain stacks. Your turn. You gained 1 evasion stacks. Cloak and dagger. Player status. Area status. Enemy status. Noxious fog. Inflict. Enemy name Straylight. Press for detailed enemy information. Enemy health 30.
He keeps healing himself up with those one of his cards.
Enemy energy 0.
Because I've hit him
Enemy
so
status.
many
Area
times.
status. Player status. So cloak and dagger. Dex 1. Players. Area status. Noxious fog. Inflict. Area
Let me
special.
see what
Poison.
card
Enemy
he's
status.
playing.
Noxious fog.
He's playing a
Inflict.
card
Enemy
that's
name
really
Straylight.
annoying.
Enemy health. Settings. Previously played card. Sparklight. Deal. Damage 2 damage. Previously played card. Sparklight. Deal. Damage 2 damage. Previously played card. Greepo. Deal. Damage 5. Damage ambush. Previously played card. Surge of dexterity. Gain dex and Conjurer basic. Previously played card. Surge of strength. Gain SD. Previously played card. Blood ritual. Inflict 3 bleeding. Previously played card. Blood previously played card. Sparklight. Settings. Enemy description of faint green light draws you closer. A small ethereal being composed of green flames or energy.
Yeah, I
Enemy
don't know.
areas.
He's
Players
playing
cloak and dagger.
something that's
Dex 1.
healing
Conjure.
himself.
Player health 22. Show deck. Cards currently in deck 4.
We're about to
Player
die
energy.
just
Deck.
because this guy
Player
keeps
energy.
cheating
Player
so
energy.
much.
End turn. Character info. Cloak and dagger. Crown of Unity. Neutral 2. Greepo. +10. Bonus. Blood hunt. Dex STR 2. Deal star 2 star damage whenever. Extricate. Dex STR. Enemy takes 3. Player status. Souls. Stacks 20. Player status. Flashing fists. Player status. Anger. Stacks 2. Player status. Evasion. Stacks 1. Player status. Crown of Unity. Stacks. Select card. Surge of dexterity. Player status. Crown. Player stat. Player status. Player status. Surge of dexterity. Character info. End turn. Character info. Cloak and dagger. Dex 1. Greepo. +10. Neutral 2. I don't have enough energy to blood hunt. Dex STR 2. Deal star 2 star consume ashes. Life 1. You take 1 damage. Discarded block. You gain to regenerate stacks. You gain 2 anger stacks. Player status. Souls. Stacks 20. Greepo. Neutral. Blood hunt. Dex S. Greepo. Cloak and dagger. Character info. End turn.
I don't know if I can beat him. He just keeps getting off that the brain attack, which this deck is just too slow, too cloggy. It's not gonna. Again, these guys are really hard. These fairies seem weak, but they have just
Player
enough
energy.
health
Deck.
and
End
just
turn.
enough
Character
burn.
info. End turn. Enemy turn. Enemy playing cards. Sparklight. You take 4 damage. Enemy gained 1. Enemy takes 1. Snare. Enemy takes 2. Brain pain. You gain brain pain enchantment. Your turn. You heal 2 health. You gained 1 evasion stacks. Character info. Cloak and dagger. Dex. Blood hunt. Bonus. Dex STR. Greepo. +5. Bonus. Reckoning. Dex STR 3. Block. Neutral 1. Consume ashes. Life 1. Workshop. Consume. Block. Reckoning. Dex. Greepo. Plus, enemy takes 2. You gained 1 victory. Next. Character info.
That was harder.
Player gold 34.
I took
Character
so
info.
much
Next.
damage.
You gain 4 gold. Select a card to add to your deck. Skip area status. Enemy status. Knock corrosive spirits. Dex STR1. Inflict 4 poison ancestral. Repeat this for every 10 of your souls. Action. Common. Poison. After playing a card, take 1 damage. Then decrease poison by 1. When gaining health, prevent 1 health per stack and reduce poison by 1 for each health prevented. Souls. Use the lingering essence of slain foes to empower actions. When you die with over 100 souls collected, revive and lose all souls. Ancestral. Ancestral effects are active while you have 4 or more cards in your discard pile.
Yeah, we feel like Corrosive Souls had a diva. Looks like it got a nerf. I feel like you didn't need as many souls to activate its corrosive part, but
Mojo.
yeah, it looks
Dex
like it got a
STR1.
debuff
Festering
a
wounds.
bit.
Dex STR1. This combat inflict 2 poison whenever you inflict bleeding. Add corrosive spirits to deck. Festering wounds. Dex STR1. This combat inflict 2 poison whenever you inflict bleeding. Enchantment. Uncommon. Unique. You can only play 1 card with this name per combat. Mojo. Corrosive spirits. Dex STR1. Inflict 4 poison ancestral. Repeat this for every 10 of your souls. Action. Common. Poison. After playing a card, take 1 damage. Enemy stat.
We can
Corrosive
give off
spirits.
quite a bit of
Dex STR1.
poison.
Inflict 4 poison ancestral. Repeat this for every 10 of your souls. Action. Common. Poison. After playing a card, take 1 damage. Then decrease poison by 1. When gaining health, prevent 1 health per stack and reduce poison by 1 for each health prevented. Souls. Use the lingering essence of slain foes to empower actions. When you die with
Maybe
over
we
100
should've
souls
made a
collected,
poison
revive
deck.
and lose all souls. Mojo. Dex STR1. Perform 1 use up to 3 souls to perform an additional time per soul. Festering wounds. Dex STR1. This combat inflict 2 poison whenever you inflict bleeding. Enchantment. Uncommon. Unique. You can only play 1 card with this name per combat. All enchantments are unique.
I'm gonna go for Corrosive Soul.
Mojo.
Our damage
Dex
is
Festering wounds.
just not
Add corrosive spirits to deck. Enemy status. Bleeding. Corrosive exploration.
Corrosive
Player gold 38.
It's a good card. Our deck is just not the deck I want it to be. Again, I just keep
Festering
trying to
area
find
status.
the
Settings.
magical card
Settings.
combination.
Area status. Boss Balger Blight Blighted Warrior the Smell. Festering Shambler A Mossy Mass shambles through shallow swamp water.
Ugh. No good options. We're in trouble. Every enemy's tough. We're
Blighted
not
Warrior
ready
the
for
Smell betrays its
bullshit.
presence
Our
before
health
it's in
is
human
so
grunt.
low. The Blighted Warrior's tough. The Festering guy's tough.
Player gold
I'm
38.
gonna
Player
take out
health
the
9.
Blighted
Show deck.
Warrior.
Card. Use weapon power. Serrated weapon. Use your weapon power to inflict bleeding equal to your level and conjure a life drinker venom potion at the start of
Gonna
Festering
use my
Shambler. Area status.
weapon.
Not settings. Area status. Boss Balger Blight Bane. What? Blighted Warrior the Smell betrays it. Blighted Warrior the Smell. You gain Flashing Fists enchantment. Enemy gains Noxious Fog
Blighted
enchantment.
Warrior.
Enemy gains Undead enchantment. You gained 1 poison stacks. Your turn.
Maybe
Life
we
drinker
can
venom.
suck a little
Life 1.
life out of
Workshop.
him.
Dex 1. Dance of Spirits. Life. Cloak and Dagger. Dex 1. Conjure 2 daggers. Gain 1 evasion if this is in hand at the start of the turn. Persistent.
I just think we
Action.
use
Common.
too much
Evasion.
life.
When dealt melee damage. Reduce. Block. Neutral
We
1. Grave
suck
Path.
too much of our
Dex
own
STR.
life
Player
away.
status. Poison. Grave Block. Cloak and Dagger. Dex. Dance of Spirits. Life. Workshop. Dex 1. This combat. Add a snare to the opposing deck at the start of your turn. You take 1 damage. You gain Workshop enchantment. Life Drinker Venom. Dance of
Workshop
Spirits.
this
Life
time.
1. Gain Ritualist and 3 soul. Life Drinker Venom. You take 1 damage. You gain Life Drinker Venom enchantment. Dance of Spirits.
Go for a
Cloak and
Life
Dagger.
Drinker.
Deck
We
block.
have to suck any
Neutral
more
1.
life
Gain.
away.
You gain 3 armor stat. Player status. Life Drink. Grave Path. Cloak and Dagger. Dance of Spirits. Character info. End turn. Enemy turn.
Yeah, we
Enemy
have
playing
too many new
cards. Light
cards we don't
Strike. You take 4
understand.
damage. You
There's
gain
a
5
lot of
poison
new
stacks.
cards,
Light
and
Strike. You take 7 damage.
none-
You gain
I've
5
played
poison stacks. Your turn.
very
Added to enemy
poorly.
deck. You gain 1 evasion stacks.
Takes me a long time to learn the new cards. Whenever
Cloak
there's
and
a new
Dagger.
expansion,
Dex
it
1.
takes
Player
me a
health
while to
6.
learn the cards.
Show deck. Player energy. End turn. Character Cloak and Dagger. Dex 1. Conjure 2 daggers. Gain 1 evasion if this is in search of
He's gonna
strength.
kill us.
Repo.
Yeah, don't
Plus
worry
10.
about
Bonus.
that.
You enemy takes 34. You heal 25 health. You gained 1 evasion stacks.
Ooh, that was a very nice combo. We hit him for 34
Sand Strike.
damage. And we
Dex and
sucked
1.
up
This
25
combat.
health.
Whenever you evade, I don't have enough energy to play this Greepo. Plus 5. Neutral. Player status. Workshop. Greepo. Sand Strike. Consume ashes. Life. You take 1 damage. Discard a Dance of Spirits. You gain 2 regenerate stacks. You gain 2 anger stacks. Greepo. Plus 5. Neutral. Player status. Workshop. Greepo. Sand. Surge of Strength. Gain. You heal 1 health. Sand. Cloak and Dagger. Dex. Sand Stride. Dex. Greepo. Plus 5. Player status. Workshop. Greepo. Sand Stride. Dex and 1. I don't have enough energy to play Cloak and Dagger. Character info. End turn. Enemy turn. Enemy playing cards. Blight Strike. You block the damage. Retaliating Strike. You block the damage. Your turn. You heal
What
2
I feel
health.
we
Added
need
to
do
enemy
is
deck.
build
You
this
gain
deck
1
with a
evasion
lot
stacks.
more healing. Again, I built it wrong. I played at too many snares.
Character info.
and I
Cloak and
didn't
Dagger.
build it
Dex.
right.
Greepo. Plus 5. Bonus. Reckoning. Dex STR3. Greepo. Enemy takes 36. You gained 1 evasion stacks. Corrosive Spirits. Bonus. Dex STR1. Inflict 4 poison and set. Extricate. Dex S. Corrosive. Enemy gain 4 poison stacks. Enemy gain 4 poison stacks. Enemy gain 4 poison stacks. Bloodhunt. Dex STR2. Deal star 38 star damage whenever you play a bait. I don't have enough energy to player status. Workshop. This combat. Add a snare to the opposed. Bloodhunt. Dex S.
Should've
Extricate.
played that
Dex STR1.
card.
I don't have enough energy to. Reckoning. Dex STR. Cloak and Dagger. Deck. Character info. End turn. Enemy turn.
Yep, not
Enemy
playing
enemy
very
takes
well.
1. You block the damage. Snare. Enemy takes 1. Blights. Enemy takes 1. You block the damage. Your turn. You heal 1 health. Added to enemy deck. You gained 1 evasion stacks.
That's what I call cancel play. That was a perfect defensive play. My traps in combination with the poison was really effing him up. Again, I haven't had any inspired plays very much.
Character info. Cloak and dagger. Dex. Blood hunt. Bonus. Dex STR2. Deal 36 damage whenever you play. Blood. Enemy takes 38. Victory. Next. Character info.
Yeah, I honestly I have
Player
all
gold
the
38.
tools I need.
Character
I played
next.
very poorly.
Level up. Hit the talent. Reroll button for energized.
Oh, at least we leveled up. We have something.
Reroll button for energized. Reroll button for energized.
Oh, but it's our energy time. Just not what I was looking for. I was hoping.
Select
to get
energized. Gain double your normal energy on the first round of every comp. Reroll button for greater dexterity. +1 dexterity. You gain dex for each point of dexterity at the start of your turn. Reroll button for greater strength. Select greater strength. Gain +1 strength. You gain SDR for each point of strength at the start of your turn.
Nothing really great.
Reroll button for greater strength.
Go for strength.
Select greater strength. Gain +1 strength. You gain SDR for each point of strength at the start of your turn. You gain 10 gold. Select a card to add to your deck. Skippable. Skip rewards.
Just because it heals a little bit. I mean, it's not, you know.
Area status. Enemy status. First rights. Life 1. Move settings. First rights. Life 1. Move any card from your deck to your discard pile. Gain armor equal its cost. Memorized. Action. Uncommon. Armor. When dealt damage, take 1 less damage per stack of armor. Armor fades at the start of the turn. Memorized. This card always starts at the top of your deck.
This is a great card. You throw a card into the graveyard, you use Blood Ritual to pull it back out, and you play it. Yeah, it's a nice combo. I've done that a few times.
Feral Strikes.
Don't know if this is a new
STR1.
card,
Make a basic
though.
attack frenzy. Gain anger for every attack that hit. Melee action. Common. Anger. Increases the entrapment. Dex 1. Add 2 snares to your foe's deck.
No.
Synergy. Add another snare. Persistent.
Ooh.
Unique. Action. Uncommon.
This
Synergy.
one's gonna
Effects with
work
synergy
really
trigger
good.
whenever you play a
Again, our
non-conjured
deck
card of the
is
same type while this card is in
already
hand.
dying,
The card. Add first rights. Add feral strike. Add entrapment to deck.
entrapment.
Enemy status. Poison. First exploration.
I'm gonna
Player
add
gold 48.
entrapment to our deck.
Show deck. Cards currently in deck
Yes,
24.
I know our deck is too
Nox
big.
like area status. Settings. Area status. Boss Balger Blight Blighted Warrior the Nox like Shaman. Look at what wandered into our beautiful garden. Ellipsis.
Let's see if we can kill another Blighted Warrior. We had
Blighted Warrior the Smell. Blighted Warrior the Smell. You gain Flashing Fists enchantment. Enemy gains Noxious Fog enchantment. Enemy gains Undead enchantment. You gain 2
Might be
poison
our
stacks. Your
recovery
turn.
monster.
Workshop. Dex 1. Consume Ashes. Life 1. Sanguine Step. Dex ST. Grave Pact. Dex STR1. Surge of Dexterity. Player status. Poison. Surge of Grave Pact. Dex S. Sanguine Step. You take 1 damage. You gained 1 evasion stacks. Conjure. Materialize. You gain Sanguine Step enchantment. Surge of Dexterity. You take 1 damage. Materialize. Grave Pact. Dex STR1. Consume Ashes. Life 1. Move. You take 1 damage. Discard a Dance of Spirits. You gain 2 regenerate stacks. You gain 2 anger stacks. Workshop. Dex. You gain Workshop enchantment. Materialize. Deal. Enemy takes 3. Greepo. Neutral 2. Deal star 9. Player status. Work. Greepo. Grave Pact. Dex STR1. Greepo. Neutral 2. Deal star 9 star damage ambush. Critical hit and gain evasion.
Ooh,
Range basic attack.
Grave Pact
Common.
actually worked.
Evasion. When dealt melee damage. Character
I don't know
info.
how to know when it's going to
Greepo.
work.
Player status. Workshop. Greepo. Player health 35.
I never know when
Greepo.
Grave
Neutral 2.
Pact's
Player
gonna
health
work. I
35.
don't
Show
like
deck.
it.
Player enter. End turn. Enemy turn. End turn. Enemy playing cards. Ray shield. Enemy gains 6 armor stacks. Blight strike. You block the damage. Your turn. You heal 2 health. Added to enemy deck. End turn. Character info. Blood ritual. Bonus. Extricate. Dex STR1. Come get me. Bonus. Deck. Greepo. Come get me. Greepo. +5. Bonus. Come get me. Bonus. You gained 1 evasion stacks. Added to enemy deck. Added to enemy deck. Corrosive spirits. Bonus.
Defensive.
Dex STR. Enemy gain 4 poison stacks. Enemy gain 4 poison stacks. Enemy gain 4 poison stacks.
Now we're doing 12 poison.
End
That's
turn.
really sweet.
Character
Starting
in
to get
blood
up to
ritual.
nice
Bonus.
territory.
You take 1 damage. Extricate. Dex STR1. Greepo. +5. Neutral. Dance of spirits. Life 1. You take 1 damage. You gain ritualist enchantment. Extricate. Dex STR. Greepo. +5. Player status. Rick Greepo. Extricate. Enemy takes 1. Essence of life added to your deck. Player status. Ritualist. Greepo. Character info. End turn. Enemy turn. Enemy takes 1. You block the damage. Enemy takes 1. Enemy gains 6 armor stacks. Your turn. You heal 1 health. Added to enemy deck. End turn. Character info. Dance of spirits. Life 1. Greepo. +5. Crown of Unity. Neutral 2. Sandstride. Dex int 1. This combat. Whenever you evade an action. Surge of strength. Gain S player status. Work. Surge of Sandstride. You gain Sandstride enchantment. Player status. Surge of strength. Gain SD. You heal 1 health. Character. End turn. Dance of spirits. Life 1. Greepo. +5. Crown of Unity. New character info. End turn. Character in Dance of Spirits. Life 1. You take 1 damage. You gain ritualist enchantment. Player status. Ritualist. Greepo. +5. Neutral. Character info.
Yep. Timer's
Greepo.
up. We've been
+5.
playing for
Neutral.
an
Player
hour
status.
already.
Ritualist. Your player status. Sandstride. This combat. Player status. Workshop. This combat. Add player status. Souls. Stacks 33. Player status. Flashing fists. Stacks. Player status. Anger. Stacks 2 ink. Player status. Crown of Unity. Stacks. Select card. Surge of dexterity. Player status. Greepo. +5. Surge of player status. Surge of dexterity. Character info. End turn. Enemy turn. End turn. Enemy takes 1. You take 8 damage. Reishi. Enemy takes 1. Enemy gains 6 armor stacks. Your turn. Added to enemy deck. End turn. Character info. Block. Neutral 1. Gain 3 armor. Entrapment. Dex 1. Add 2. Greepo. +10. Bonus. Block. Enemy takes 40. You gained 1 evasion stacks. Reckoning.
Ooh, yes,
Dex STR 3.
that's a
This
nice
combat.
smack.
Your melee actions gain critical hit chance equal to 1% per soul. 33 player status. Sandstride. This reckoning. Block. Neutral 1. Gain entrapment. Dex 1. Added to enemy deck. Added to enemy deck.
I love entrapment. It's an
Block.
old card.
Neutral
but I
1.
just love
Character
the way
info.
it sounds.
End turn. Enemy turn. Enemy takes 1. Enemy gains 6 armor stacks. Enemy takes 1. You block the damage. Smear. Enemy takes 1. Smear. Enemy takes 1. Smear. Enemy takes 3. Smear. Enemy takes 4. Smear. Enemy takes 5. Your turn. Added to enemy deck. Hunter.
Snares
Search of
are
dexterity.
fun.
End turn. Character
Oh,
info.
those
Search of
snares are-
dexterity.
I love
Cloak and dagger.
snares.
Dex 1. Bloodhunt. Bonus. Dex STR 2. Deal star 2 star damage. Greepo. +5. Bonus. Surge of strength. Greepo. +5. Bonus. Player status. Greepo. Surge of Greepo. Enemy takes 34. You gained 1 victory. Next. Character info.
All right. Looks like the warriors are really falling to our attack.
Player
so
gold 48.
Those are our
Area stat.
recovery
Enemy status.
ones.
Area status. Player health 28. Area status. Enemy status.
We're down to
Settings.
28 health.
Enemy status. Area status. Player health 28. Show deck. Next.
All right. We're going to stop right there. Looks pretty good. We'll come back for part 3, see if we die. But thank you very much for coming to Dawncaster. The developer's name is Rick van der Wild. The game is Dawncaster. The expansion is Infernal Invasions. We are having a subscribe-a-thon. So if you are listening to this video, we are trying to get to 500 subscribers. So we'd really love if you are really into roguelikes, RPGs, adventures, audio games, builders, anything related to gaming on an accessible way. And even if you are not a person who is blind and visually impaired and you are supportive of my community, my gaming, and this kind of game, we'd love to have you as a subscriber. So come and join the party. Come and join the family. Truly, dearly, sincerely, I thank you, and I hope I've managed to entertain you. And hopefully you can come back to the world of, come back to the Shattered Realm soon in the future, if we have more problems and we need more solutions. But until then, have a great rest of whatever part of the day it is for you. And until next time, take care.
Core quest. Cellular. 3 of 4 bars. Signal strength. Control center. Volume. 27. Selected. Focus. Per timer. Button. Camera. Button. Selected. Screen recording. Edit control. Open controls. Discord. Stop recording. Button.